Hello again, dudes and dudettes. Welcome back to I'm the Dude Games. My name's I'm the Dude 5. Today we got another 100% Lego Marvel vid with level 17 Sphinx. We have a problem. We're standing on top of a Sphinx as we speak. So in my first playthrough of this level, I did obtain 2 of the mini kits, and I'm going to show you guys where those are at and how to obtain them, just so that way I don't have to provide any extra links in the description of this video. So right off the bat, we're going to come over here. We're going to go through this vent because there's quite a few collectibles in this very first portion of the level. We're going to use Claw, and we're going to destroy these 2 Sonic glass statues up there. And that will give us our first mini kit. Then over here, we need to rescue Stan. And what we're going to do is we're going to match up these statues.
Hey, give me a hand, will ya?
And that will get the bugs off of his boat, and then we can use a heat ray to melt the gold that's trapping him on the boat. And that will rescue Stan for us. And once we come over here, we actually need to wind time backwards first, because that will reveal an electrical panel that we have to build on the side of this. And then we'll rewind time forward all the way. And then we can still also use Korvac to activate the electrical panel.
I shall take whatever I desire.
That should be mini kit number 2. Since Korvac can also withstand radioactive goo, he can do a lot of things actually, which is amazing. We'll break that apart and smash up that cracked wall to get our 3rd mini kit. And then we need to do 2 things with this little ball maze. First, we need to get the ball all the way to the center to activate it on the red switch. And after we do that, it'll open up the maze for us to crawl inside with a small character in order to obtain the character token. So this one takes just a little bit of time. So just follow the path that I take on screen. You should be able to get it pretty quickly. I think that it would have been easier just for them to enable the ball to get the token for you, but they wanted to make it more of a challenge, so they had to make you crawl inside with a small character as well. There we go. And then take the same path through the maze, obviously. And that'll get you the character token. Alrighty. So that's all the collectibles in this area. We're gonna make our way back through that vent. And before we move any further, inside these green-handled sarcophagi, there are these poisonous scorpions. And that destroyed 1 out of 3. Now, you need to destroy all 3 of those scorpions inside those green-handled sarcophagi in order to get one of the mini-kits. So that was one of the ones that I already obtained outside of this 100% walkthrough. Before we use Captain America here, we're actually going to smash up these not gold bricks, these bricks around this dirt patch. We'll use Squirrel Girl to dig up, I believe, our 3rd or 4th mini-kit. 4th. 4th mini-kit, yes. If you're following along and haven't obtained anything yet, that should be your 4th mini-kit. And once we cross that water, raise up the water level enough for all the other characters to cross, over here is another green-handled sarcophagus, and inside's another scorpion. Right where you have to push this Lego skeleton chair out the other side. Progress through the story-based gameplay far enough until you get to this point where you see these platforms up here. Some of the collectibles, there's a lot of story-based gameplay in between them. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use Miss Marvel to jump on these platforms and pull that panel off, and she can double jump and glide over and get your 5th mini kit. Now, I've heard and seen a lot of posts and gameplay that this final poisonous scorpion is actually glitched. You can actually smash him through the sarcophagus, or sometimes he'll even be outside of it. So you can either smash him inside, or if he's outside of it, great. Otherwise, just pull off the lid of the sarcophagus, kill him, and that should be your 6th mini kit. 6th or 7th.
Someone else is gonna have to handle this.
Now you can fly in this level, but you can't fly too high, otherwise these like winds will knock you down. So if you just kind of fly low, you can get away with it a little bit. And before we pull the final switch here to get into the boss room, we're going to smash this sarcophagus on the right side of the doorway. And we'll follow this trail all the way around. I kind of mess it up a little bit here. And we'll dig up a gravity mine, and we can use Star Munch to pull down the bit that's resting above the doorway. Alright, that right there should be the 7th mini kit. There are 3 left, and they're in the final boss room. And one of them I accidentally obtained in my first playthrough, so that'll be one of the 3 if you're following along.
Someone's cranky.
After sleeping for so long, I would have thought he'd be well rested.
Trust me, it's not as much fun as it sounds.
So in the final boss room, there are 4 silver hieroglyphic tabs. One in each corner, essentially. This is one in the back left, one in the
What is
front
he doing
left.
with that orb?
It's protected. We won't be able to attack while it's charged.
I'm gonna destroy some of the enemies because they can be a nuisance. Then there's one in the back right and one in the front right. If you destroy the sarcophagus that the mummies keep coming out of, they will actually stop respawning, so that'll actually help out a little bit. So that way you're not constantly bombarded by enemies. And destroy that final silver tab up top, and then you'll get your eighth mini kit. And then I accidentally blasted that little round piece up top in my first playthrough. And when I did that, I ended up discovering one of the mini kits, so that should be your 9th mini kit that you obtain right here. So destroy this scorpion. I think once you just knock it down, the mini kit just falls out of it. So once you knock down that round piece, you'll obtain your 9th mini kit. Use a character like Doctor Strange or Captain America even to reflect that energy beam back at the living mummy.
Get ready.
You need to progress the story gameplay a little bit in order to gain access to the final mini kit here.
You'd hope the first words he'd utter would be more pleasant.
After that, he's gonna blast open that door, revealing a cracked Lego wall. We'll use Korvac to smash it open. And before we continue further, that is the 10th and final mini kit, and you can either defeat the final boss or you can go ahead and save and exit. It's just easier to do it that way. And that is how you 100% the Temple of Doom. Alright. Well, it's early morning. I'm kind of tired. I was supposed to upload this video yesterday, July 11th, but I was kind of tired, so I'm doing it this morning, and I'll stay on track and do another one later on today. Unlocked a living mummy comic.
Excelsior!
And we unlocked the ancient one. Excellent. Alright. So, let's see. 18, 19, 20. I only have 3 more 100% story missions to go before we do our first playthrough of the DLC story missions. And then after that, we'll 100% them. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to do one long marathon recording of all the DLC story missions without gaining any of the collectibles, if I can help it. And then after that, we'll 100% those, and then we'll be done with LEGO Marvel, guys. So thanks everyone so much for watching. My name's I'm the Dude 5. This is I'm the Dude Games. Please subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to get notifications. Like this video, as well as any others of mine that you may enjoy, including the one I provide on screen. Also, follow me on Twitter. I'll give you a link in the description below. Thanks to everyone again so much for watching. As always, stay classy, and I will see you all out there in the Marvel Universe.